Welcome to section 4.4. This is the 39th session of the ISACA CISA exam prep series. In this session, we'll cover system interfaces and how data moves between applications. We'll answer a few questions. What is a system interface and why use one? What are the three ways data gets shared? What can go wrong with these transfers? And what controls keep them trustworthy? Why does this matter beyond the exam? Because almost no system works alone anymore. Picture an online retailer called MapleCart. Its sales app feeds orders to a separate shipping app. That app feeds the accounting system. If one handoff drops or corrupts a record, the damage spreads fast. Wrong shipments, wrong invoices, wrong reports. Reliable interfaces are what hold that whole chain together. So what exactly is a system interface? It lets one application's output become another's input. And it does that with little or no human touch. When a person is in the loop, we call it a user interface instead. Here's the real benefit. The two systems can be built in different languages by different teams. They still trade data cleanly. So you can pick the best tool for each job, even when those tools must share. So what are the three ways data gets shared? They sort into three categories. First, system to system. Second, partner to partner. Third, person to person. Let's take each one in turn. So what is a system-to-system interface? It moves data between two systems inside or outside the company. Large organizations use it to pass information between teams on different tools. It also carries financial data through the business cycles. A common case is analytics. You pull data from a repository into an analysis tool. Then you mine it, report on it, and visualize it for insight. So what is a partner-to-partner interface? It connects two or more outside organizations that need to work together. Picture a car maker whose suppliers must coordinate on one complex part. The interface links partners that have no direct connection of their own. Data flows back and forth across systems they've agreed to use. So what is a person-to-person transfer? It's a human exchange of data, and it's often the most overlooked of the three. It can be as simple as emailing a file as an attachment, or opening up a shared drive for someone. These are the hardest to watch, secure, and control. So what can go wrong with these interfaces? Each category carries its own risk. A broken system-to-system link can spread errors everywhere if it isn't caught quickly. A partner link can expose confidential data or pull in a weakness from that partner. A person-to-person transfer invites human error and privacy slips. Now step back to the bigger picture. You have to trust the data is accurate and complete. A faulty interface can feed bad numbers into management reports. Even a tiny error can trigger compliance liability. There's also the data in transit. What leaves the source must match what lands at the destination. Along the way, it can be intercepted or tampered with. Think of a shared drive open to the wrong person, or a phishing attack. And an outage can make data unavailable mid-transfer, producing incomplete reports. So what controls keep interfaces trustworthy? Start with one central program that tracks every transfer. That includes ad hoc ones, not just the routine flows. It should handle many transfer methods and protocols. It should encrypt, decrypt, and digitally sign files and the calls between systems. And it should log who sent what and when. Next comes reconciliation. The data on the sending side must match the data on the receiving side. Automated checks are best, often using cryptographic hash values. but there should always be some way to confirm completeness and accuracy. And a qualified person should review it for any real differences. Then encryption, used where the risk is high. Think credit card data or identity theft exposure. Pair it with strong access and authentication. Don't forget non-repudiation. That confirms the intended recipient is the one who actually received the data. Finally, the audit trail. Capture who sent it, when it was sent and received, the format, and how. And review the server logs along the path, especially when data leaves for an external system. So let's bring it together. An interface lets one system's output feed another, with little human help. Sharing happens system to system, partner to partner, or person to person. The big risks are spreading errors, exposed data, and transfers that don't match. The controls are central tracking, reconciliation, encryption, non-repudiation, and a solid audit trail. Master these, and you can trust the data moving across your systems. The MCQs covering all the topics and concepts from this session are available on RooCloud.com. Practice the chapter-specific MCQs before moving on to the next session. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or feedback, post a comment below or email us. I will see you in the next session.